Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Cancer is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Cancer, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And here is your power card. This is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. It's your power card in action. So think of that as the Chariot, but that archetype, but now in manifestation, moving, right? Active. I feel like you're somebody who is very kind of very open and honest generally with people, right? I feel like you're always authentic. You're always trying to just kind of be who you are. And I think you're very open and you're very giving. You're very generous with your spiritual, emotional energy. Yeah. And I think that you're also very, very receptive to that. The Knight of Cups a lot of the time is about the giving and receiving of love and affection, right? Let's put this into some context. Well, now we've got a bit of a firecracker here. Now we've got a Princess of Wands. That's Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Mercury energy. Interesting. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I kind of feel like this fire energy is coming into your life right now. And it might be even in the form of kind of a like that firecracker, right? I don't know if it's a fire sign person or not, but I kind of feel like this is someone that's kind of disrupting your life a little bit. That because you are such an open and generous, such an authentic person, I kind of feel like this fire energy here there's just something that's not mixing right with this. Yeah, I don't know if it's a business partner. I don't know if it's maybe a potential romantic partner. But I kind of feel as if they are, I can't think of the right words here. It's almost like they are kind of encroaching on your energy. Almost like they're infecting your energy a little bit. Yeah, that you're absorbing too much of that kind of, I kind of feel like this person's a lot of drama. Okay, they might be a younger female energy, but maybe not. It kind of feels like they have this immaturity about them. And I feel like they're kind of opposite to you. And maybe that's one reason why we are kind of even interacting or interfacing with this person, is because they have that kind of opposite energy to us. And so there's a little bit of that attraction there. But I feel like they're very different than you are. You feel very authentic, very caring, very loving. They feel almost like they're taking advantage of something. Okay? Did anybody ask you for money recently? Be careful with what you do and what you open yourself up to right now. Okay? Because I feel that you're surrounded by this earth energy is above you and below you, right? I think that you have a lot to give. I think that maybe even you're a wealthy person. You have a lot of resources, and maybe you do, right? I feel like what you want is harmony, connection, community. You have the very best of intentions, and I almost feel like this fire energy is coming in, kind of wants to take advantage of that. Yeah, that I don't know that this harmony, this cooperation is really going to happen with that person. Okay. What I see too in the environment, we have that Six of Wands in the environment. I wonder if this person is really out for themselves, while you are you're more about the whole. You're more about the group. but this person seems like they're just kind of, they're out for what they can get from you. Right, where you're all about like what you can give to others. I feel like you have a strong awareness of your gifts and talents, and you're very generous with those. This person maybe knows that and just wants to take and take and take. Okay, so we have to be careful with that energy. And the tarot's not telling you what to do. I'm certainly not telling you what to do, except to be aware. Right, to pay attention what is going on here. I also feel there's a strong connection with your mother. I don't know that your mother has passed, but I feel like maybe you're estranged from your mother. Is that true? I don't feel that you have talked to your mom in a while. And really, this person could be a sibling, could be another family member even. Okay, and I kind of feel like this Nine of Pentacles up here is some recent success, recent abundance. Maybe you recently came into money or some property, or you're just kind of newly successful, like your business maybe is like getting off the ground and you're really, money's coming in, right? And then we kind of see this fiery family member kind of coming in from almost kind of from nowhere, right? And I don't know that you're really giving it a second thought. I kind of feel like you're just welcoming. We don't see any swords cards here. In fact, we don't see a mystery card either. So let's pick the mystery card. Bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot that we're just going to set down right here. We'll put Mr. Tao, the yin-yang duck, right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together. It will give us the confirmation that we need. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, put your prediction down in the comments. Let's do it together. Let's make it an interactive exercise in intuition. Okay. Let's take a look around the room here. The only major arcana card we see is the Magician, Mercury, the Juggler, the Trickster. Okay. So I do wonder if this person coming in this way is somehow manipulating, somehow dishonest, somehow trying to take advantage. I kind of feel like it's and I don't say this very often. I try not to really hone in on that kind of energy. It kind of feels like a con, right? It kind of feels as if they're telling you what you want to hear, or they're presenting some sort of a persona to you in order to get something from you, but it's not authentic. I feel like there's some deception going on, and I feel like they're trying to take advantage of you. Okay. I don't know who they are. I don't know if it's a family member. To me, what I'm kind of getting is this is the person your mother warned you about. Does that make sense? I feel like they are not telling you the truth. And I feel like they know what kind of situation you're in right now, financially, or with your living situation, or with whatever kind of resource or abundance that you have. And they're being kind of tricky. Okay? Yeah, I don't like that energy very much at all. This is the only, like I said, the only major arcana energy we have. So this is the problem and the solution, right? Is that Magician. I think that we need to outsmart. We need to out-con the con, you know. I think that you have to be aware of what's going on and obviously, you know, secure your life and don't give money to people. Don't let people know where you live, right? Don't put your energy out there for everybody. And I don't think that you are. That's why I think this person is someone that knows you personally, or they used to know you, or maybe it's a family member, or it's an old friend, someone that kind of comes out of the woodwork, right? It could even kind of be like a snake in the woodpile kind of situation, right? You're not looking for any kind of trouble, but you end up finding it. Yeah. Through the course of your generosity, right? Because I really do feel that you have a sense of your own worth, your own value, and your own gift. And I think you have this kind of natural compassion. You want to connect with people, you know. The Six of Pentacles down beneath the surface here. I wonder if you are, this could be an employee, I guess. I wonder if you are trying to build some sort of business or build some sort of almost feels like a charity or a foundation or something that's meant to help people. Maybe this person's coming in claiming they need help, but really they're just trying to take advantage. I'm not quite sure exactly what that is. Also, have you been bitten by a dog or something? I don't know why Spirit's showing me literally a wood pile. Maybe it's not a dog. I don't think it's a snake. Maybe it's like a squirrel or something, a raccoon. There's something literally in like a stack of wood or some bushes or something. You got bit by something. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Symbolizes, I think, kind of what is going on here, right? I think in the course of you trying to do the good work, trying to be the generous person and do the right thing, you get bit, you get stung, you get taken advantage of. So let's be aware of that, right? Let's find out kind of what is going on here. Let's go to the path of the serpent. As we do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. And it does help out the channel, and I do appreciate that. Okay. So we see the Nine of Wands here, strength, resolve, willpower, right? I think this really is your connection with that divine energy, your connection with that lunar energy. And as we know, the Cancer sign is ruled by the moon. So we've got the Nine of Wands with that lunar connection, that you're the very best version of yourself. You know yourself. You know your worth. You know your value. You know your talents, your gifts. I think you know your purpose in life. And you're very comfortable with that. And so now we kind of have to use that to be very discerning. And I know maybe it goes against your nature. I don't think you're a confrontational person in any way. You know, I don't think you like conflict. I don't think you like having to even like say no to people. Also, there's a B name and also an L name. I don't know if it's two different initials, maybe first and last name. Maybe it's a business name, or I don't know, maybe it's this Princess of Wands person. A B and an L. Okay. We don't like conflict. But, you know, sometimes we have a different idea of what strength really is. You know, is strength the ability to kind of endure everything that's being kind of thrown at us, you know? Or strength really could be the ability to stop it, to say no, right? So it's not so much about what we can endure, how much we can endure, but how we say enough is enough, we put a stop to it. How we, stand up for ourselves, really, right? And it might just be a matter of not answering the phone, not opening the door, not texting back, right? Definitely don't give your personal information to anybody, right? So we have to find ways to be strong, even if this person is very convincing. And now the magician is very, very convincing. We've all seen, Chris Angel on TV or whatever doing his thing. Seems very convincing, And I imagine in person, now I've never seen like a magician or anything in person. Can you believe that? But I imagine in person, it's even more bewildering. Because you think you're watching it on TV, you think, well, they can just camera tricks and edits and cuts and all this stuff, CGI and that sort of thing. But in person, somebody who has that ability, that sleight of hand, that ability to make you believe something, look over here while I, pull a rabbit off the floor or something. I feel like that's even more astonishing. And then it's just like, yes, take my money, It's kind of hypnotizing, right? So this person has some sort of effect like that on you. And it could be that they are that opposite to you, that you are attracted to. And then we have that kind of allure, right? It could be that they're just very good kind of at what they do, right? Very good at sales, let's say, right? I feel like you've always been good at making money. You've always been good at kind of saving money and kind of building your life up, establishing yourself. I feel like you really have a solid kind of thing going. And then this fire comes, and I just feel like it's not. I feel like it's not the right energy for you right now. Okay, the Six of Wands in the position of the environment, telling me for one thing that this person is out for themselves. They're out to win, to get one over on you, and I don't know exactly how. I think it has to do with money. We have the earth energies. And of course, Mercury too, the magician, all about commerce and trades and deceitful business practices sometimes, right? But I feel like this person really wanted to get one over on you, okay? What we have to do with our fire energy is preserve our energy. Now, we're not looking to win. We're not looking to then defeat this person, right? We're just looking to kind of get them out of our lives, to stop them from defeating us or from taking what does not belong to them, right? So the Six of Wands is a difficult card because there's really no solution here other than assessing what is going on. If this is somebody, let's say in your email, someone from, I don't know, someone calling you on the phone, a family member that's trying to convince you of something. How do we deal with that, right? How do we get out of this situation, preserve your life and your wealth and your success and your stability without making things worse? Yeah. Because the ultimate idea here is that you want to stay safe and sound and secure. Right now, I don't think there's any risk of any kind of like physical violence or anything, but I feel like this person is trying to kind of wedge their way back into your life. And it does feel like you know them. It feels like they've kind of been trying, or they've been there before, or something like that. Maybe it's an ex trying to come back. Maybe it's a family member that comes out of the woodwork, sees that you have a little bit of success, wants to get a little piece of it, right? The last thing we want is this Ace of Pentacles. The last thing we want is to kind of be drained of everything but our last penny. And the other thing that we don't want is this idea that if we do give them a little bit of money, or we do give them a little bit of what they want, what's going to stop them from coming back again and wanting more, right? So we don't really want to give in at all. And I think this situation really, at the very least, is going to take a higher perspective for you. You're going to have to really kind of step back from the whole thing and look at it and see what's going on. I feel like this person is somehow playing on your emotions, right? And so it's difficult. This is the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords. This is water and air. So we need the air. We need to get a fresh perspective, a bird's eye view of the thing, because we're in our feelings about it. And this person, I think, is playing on our feelings, right? Maybe there's some emotional manipulation. Maybe they're playing on some of the relationship with this mother energy or something like that. So we need to step back and look at things and see them for what they are. Try to be a little bit objective. I know that's kind of not an easy thing to do, ever, really, for any of us. But we need to, because I feel like this is bad news. Okay? Now let's look at the mystery card. Maybe that will help us with a solution, or even giving us maybe a better idea of who this person is. I don't have a prediction. I'm purposely not going to predict anything, except to say that some major arcana energy would be nice. Okay? If you have a prediction, though, go ahead and put it in the comments. Let's see what we have. Queen of Cups. It does have something to do with that mother energy. Yeah. It has something to do with that maternal energy. Maybe it's mom, maybe it's grandma. Could be an older sibling. But I feel like that's not who you're. You know what happened to me, actually? I wonder if this is something similar. I had somebody called me a long, long time ago on the phone and said that they were with my grandma, and my grandma was in trouble, and that I needed to send them money to get my grandma out of trouble. right? And I knew it was a scam, but I couldn't believe that that's what people have resorted to. And this was maybe 10 years ago, right? My poor grandmother, bless her heart, she's still with us. She's 90-something years old. Trying to play off that emotional, of course, I'll do anything for my grandma. You know, I'll do anything for my mom. If they're in trouble, yeah, whatever I can do to get them safe, get them out of trouble, get them home or whatever. But I knew it was a scam because I'd ask questions. Okay, well, what's her name? You know, and maybe they knew her name, but they didn't know other details, etc. So I wonder if it's something like that, but I don't know if it's a family member or if it's just somebody, it's some kind of a scam, okay? And we've got to have this Queen of Swords perspective and not get lost in the emotions of it, because when our emotions get activated, then we're willing to do anything, right? There's no price too high for me to take care of the ones I love. So scammers, they know that. So they'll take advantage of that fact. And we've got to be smarter, right? Anyway, we are going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, click on the link that is up here in the corner. If not, there's one down in the video description. Okay. New readings for Cancer, Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm here every day. Come on back. See me again tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment for me. Let me know how you're doing. All right. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. But let me know you're okay. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.